A very happy new year to all the Varsity viewers. This is part 2 of the video. And as we discussed yesterday, what all major events took place in the year 2023, which gave you some knowledge about the past data, and it will help you to make informed decision in the upcoming year. So in this video, we managed to get few industry veterans, and they are going to share what was 2023 year for them, what are they going to expect in the upcoming year 2024, and what were their major learnings. And you can surely learn from them. So let's begin.
I've spent a lot of 2023, with thinking about health, thinking about the social sector through our foundation, and also, thinking about how do we help our customers do better with their money. As in, a lot of focus has gone within the business around that, and so with health, more realization that you need to care about what goes into your body. So the idea of questioning the source of the food that you consume. With the social sector, the realization has been that the way there are for-profit companies out there going and attempting problems to solve, which larger companies can't. I think the social sector also needs to be existing in this country, which is your NGOs, etc., experimenting on problems which are hard for the government to solve, and experiment them and then go to the government and maybe position to scale it. And in terms of helping customers do better with the money, the realization has been that it has to be through education, but more importantly, the form in which you educate, which is the 3 or 4 things that we're doing at Zerodha. One is use the trading app itself, reporting and trading app, to firstly help customers realize the mistakes they're making, see if we can nudge them away from the money mistakes they do. With Varsity, we continue to hopefully keep producing good content that can help people educate. We have a new initiative called Varsity Live, where we will try to do live training. And then we have a new channel, we called Zing, now we're calling it 0 to 1, and through which we want to educate customers again, in a very modern way of sorts. So what do I look forward in 2024? To all of this, actually. So a lot of these things that that we're working on 2023 is going to extend into 2024. So I'm very excited to look forward to the outcomes of some of these things that we are working on. Happy New Year to everyone on Varsity.
At the start of 2023, as a financial educator, I was a bit carried away by content curated by social media algorithms, tracking superficial metrics such as reshares and likes. Usually when you do this, you tend to compromise on the quality of content. But then I realized this is not the right thing to do. Finance is a vast topic with several subtopics and nuances. Missing out on explaining a detail implies that someone somewhere may be losing money. So it is okay even if we do content which the algorithms may not prefer, as long as we get to explain the topic comprehensively. This for me was the biggest lesson or realization in 2023. I hope to be educating a lot more Indians in 2024, especially from the rural communities. Wishing all the Varsity audience a very happy and prosperous 2024.
Hey everyone, it's just been another rocking year for the Indian markets, and India continues its march towards becoming one of the largest economies in the world. I mean, exciting times ahead, for all we Indians. I wanted to speak a bit about Charlie Munger, the vice chairman of Berkshire Hathaway. Was one of the greatest minds of the 20th century. He died this year at the age of 99, and is a person, who's had a profound impact on me over the years. And I wanted to talk about 2 important learnings that I've taken from him. And the first thing is, simplicity. And, he kept talking about his passion to keep things simple across all spheres of life. And let's extrapolate that to, say, the field of investing. A simple strategy like the Nifty 500 index has given 16% CAGR over the last 25 years. And this is despite all the various, events that have happened since the late 90s, right from the Asian crisis to Y2K, to Kargil war, to the Iraq war, to the Satyam crisis, to the financial crisis, currency crisis, COVID, and over and above that, 5 government changes. And even after that, a simple strategy like the Nifty 500 has given a 16% annualized return in the last 25 years. And therefore, a message that I wanted to give investors, is basically that a simple investment strategy, which is one of investing in a diversified index, through an index fund or an ETF, can help you achieve your financial goals. The second thing that he spoke a lot about, was the value of patience in life, and he said, let me quote that the big money, is not in the buying or selling, but it's in the waiting. It's the waiting that helps you as an investor, and most people don't have the patience to wait. And therefore, my message to you is: be patient, stay away from the daily noise of the markets. Focus on building a simple portfolio. Keep investing through SIPs and stay invested in the India growth story. Here's wishing all of you a bullish 2024 ahead. Happy investing.
So in terms of 2023, actually the learning is a little bit of a unconventional one, and it's not to underestimate momentum. After the tricky times we went through in 2021 and 2022, I think 23 turned out to be a different and in a great way year for capital markets, and especially small and mid caps found a lot of momentum. And there were a lot of skeptics through this whole thing. But I think just the way the Indian economy bounced back, I think never underestimate how the market can turn and how momentum can just work. In terms of 2024, I would say, look, it's a tricky year. It's an election year, and the biggest thing to think about in 24 is that 23 has again set expectations on wildfire. And my advice to investors would be to have realistic expectations. Sometimes, we forget that volatility is a feature, not a bug of equity investing. Corrections are a reality, and that you won't always have the runs of the recent past again. So keep your expectations a little more honest, and then you won't be disappointed. That would be that. And I think I'd like to wish all the viewers and listeners of Varsity a very, very happy holiday season and a very happy new year.
Hi. So 2023 was an interesting year where, after a long period of time where rates were either stable or falling, and we had fallen to as low as 0% rates in a country like the US and negative rates in most of Europe. We are in an era where rates are at 4%, 5% in the US, and European rates also have moved into positive territory. We have real interest rates now. By real, I mean interest rates which are more than the prevailing inflation rate in many countries now. I don't think investors have fully digested this in 2023. When I look at the forthcoming year, 2024, I think one of the themes that could play out is that companies which are only focused on growth and who are not focused on profitability and unit economics may face a cash crunch and may not be able to raise fresh resources to keep going. Also, the valuations that have gone up based on very, very low interest rates, those could face a reality check, especially in the private space, where people have to align the valuations of the companies with the prevailing cost of capital. Wish you all the best for investing in 2024. Thank you.
My God, so much to learn from these industry veterans. I hope these learnings help you as well to make informed financial decisions in the upcoming years. And we promise to bring forth more content and learnings that will help you upskill your financial journey. Once again, Happy New Year and happy investing to you all.